Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to LDS Boxing. Back with another pre-gaming show. We're going to talk about these upcoming fights for this week of June the 4th through the 6th. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a slow week, but we got a big event on Sunday with the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul, so we're going to touch on that. And we're going to talk about these fighters. So, salute to everybody coming through the building. Um, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, hit me up at OverJ, you know what I'm saying, scrolling across the bottom, or Instagram, uh, L Does Boxing. Feel free to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Get down with this boxing talk. So we're going to get into these cards. All right. So the first one, this is June the 4th from Russia. You got Fedor Shulanov versus Ryan Lindbergh. This is for the WBA interim title at 168 pounds. Fedorov been keeping kind of busy. He's a notable name inside of like the hardcore fans. You know what I'm saying? Should be a pretty good fight. Lindbergh is from South Africa, I believe. So, should be a good one. If I have a link for this, I'll definitely drop it. But it might be on a YouTube channel, on one of those Russian YouTube channels. So it'd probably be free to the public. So that's what's up. But it should be a decent fight. Shooting off now. This will keep him in line if he win this because he got a WBA title, the interim title. He'll be in line for maybe the one between Morrell versus John Ryder, or you know what I'm saying. You never know. Canelo trying to go global. You know what I'm saying. Well, Canelo want to go to Russia. He need an opponent. So you know what I'm saying. Just keeping options open. You know what I'm saying. Just looking at stuff. So we'll definitely see what's up with this fight right here. All right, moving on. Same day, June the 4th. You got a card in Mexico. Um, Eye of the Tiger Promotions. You got David Lemieux on the card. He's facing David Zaragara from Peru, I believe. This should be a fight that Lemieux should definitely win. He got high rankings in the at 168 in the WBC. So he should be looking for another title shot coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fight he should definitely win. You got heavyweight Simon Keane on the card. He's facing Donald Hainsworth. You know what I'm saying? Opponent level guy. Hainsworth, being in the ring with Brian Jennings and a couple of other guys. So I expect Simon King to win that fight. And then you have Eric Bazian versus Scott Sigmund. So this is another one. Bazian actually beat David Lemieux's opponent, who he's facing on this card. So that just tells you what level of opponent he is. But Bazian got a nice ranking in WBO in 168. So sure, David Lemieux and Bazian be a good fight, but I know they stable mates and stuff like that. I can see Bazian fighting uh maybe like up and coming guy like Edgar Berlanga at 168. That'd be a tough fight for that'd be a decent step up for Berlanga, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm trying to find a link for this fight right here in Mexico. This card right here. Should be some pretty good actions. I expect all knockouts though. I'm just gonna keep it 100. So we'll see. All right, moving on to the next card. So this is June the 5th from Germany. You got a WBA Continental title on the line. Jake Cabiel versus Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson is a gatekeeper, journeyman type of opponent. Sometimes they come to win, but a lot of times he don't. He can give these guys some tough fights, but he just don't let his hands go enough. Jake Cabiel, to me, this kind of like a step down. Like he really haven't done much since he beat Derek Chisora, and that was like going on 4 years ago. I want to say he probably had that many fights in that many years. I think. I'm not sure. I ain't really checked his box record in a minute, but to me, it seems like a step down because I feel like Cabiel is like a French contender in the heavyweight division. He signed with Top Rank, so I'm expecting this fight to be on ESPN Plus, something like that. We'll see, but he's definitely the favorite to beat Kevin Johnson. I just want to see where he goes from here. He got a ranking in the IBF, and he might get the call to face Herkovic, for the IBF final eliminator to face AJ. So we'll see. But this, to me, it's kind of a step down. I was hoping for a better opponent. Like I would love to see him face some of the top ranked heavyweights that they have. FA comes to mind. Carlos Takam. I mean, hell, even Big Baby Anderson. That'd be a good fight. Tony Yoka, he's with top rank too. So yeah, man, we'll see, man. We'll see. But I have to find a link for this if it's not on ESPN Plus. So, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for that. All right, next card, same day, June the 5th. You got the return of Daniel Dubois versus Bogdan Dinu. It's a bunch of prospects on the card. Um, you got Nathan Haney on the card. Um, Archie Sharp, he got a nice ranking, 130 pounds in the WBO. Tommy Fury on the card. That's Tyson Fury's younger brother. Liam Davies, and then you got Yarko on the card. So a lot of their young talent, Frank Warren's young talent, is on the card. Speaking on the main event, this is a WBA. This for the WBA interim title. I kind of seen this coming when I seen the bar come in at number 10 a couple of months ago in the WBA rankings, and then Dinu, he been like number 2 or number 3 in the rankings for like at least the last 6-7 months. So I knew something was coming for him. As a comeback fight for Dubois coming off his first loss to Joe Joyce, that was a devastating defeat because he quit. You know what I'm saying? But not to say he can't come back. He did quit. That's everybody can see that. But that was like emotionally, he kind of lose a little bit of his aura because he was knocking everybody out. But he can definitely come back. You know what I'm saying? He's with Shane McGuigan, so I like that. I like Shane McGuigan. He's one of the best young coaches out there. But as far as this opponent, Dinu, I think it's a good comeback opponent. Dinu been in there with Big Baby Miller and Pulev, so that's a good little, criteria to live up to, some standard common opponents. And he got stopped by both of those guys. Denu is a tall guy. He's 6'5" too. Both guys 6'5", so he got a good right hand. He's a decent skill set. He just, don't have what it takes to beat these guys at the top level. But we shall see, man. Let's see the effects of this eye injury that the boss suffered. Is he fully recovered? You never know. You know what I'm saying? We can get injured again. So this basically like Dinu, this might be one of his last opportunities because, looking at how he got this opportunity, at an interim title, he really ain't done nothing to do that. So we'll see. So I mean, good comeback fight for Dubois. I'm looking forward to seeing a fight. This gonna be on BT Sport. Should be a link floating around for this too. Hopefully the ESPN Plus can pick it up so it can be easier for us in the US to watch it. But yeah, man, should be a good little comeback for Daniel Dubois. All right, another card, a little low key card. This is King's Promotions. They got a card June the 5th. They got a bunch of young talent on the card. This gonna be from Philly. You can catch a link for that. Robinson versus Playa. This should be a decent little fight, kind of evenly matched guys. Going at it. They got a bunch of young talent on the card. Greg Outlaw is on the card, good fighter. Joseph Jackson, another good fighter. He's facing Terrence Williams, so it should be a pretty good fight. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna drop this on my social media, on my IG page. You know what I'm saying? If I have a link, I definitely shoot that out. So that's what's up. All right, moving to June the 6th. Now this card is gonna be live on YouTube on the Thompson Boxing YouTube channel, and they have some pretty good fights. You know what I'm saying? It's a local California card. Thompson Boxing be representing for Southern California. Got a pretty good 3-fight card. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, these guys are prospects. You got Michael Dutchover, pretty good guy, pretty good fighter from Texas. He's facing Benitez, which should be a pretty good fight. He's the headline. I like Dutchover. He had a fight fall out, but I think he supposed to fight last week. And he supposed to fight in Texas, I believe, but that fight fell out. So it's good to get they was able to get him another date so soon. That's what's up. Michael Brower versus Dante Stubbs should be a good one too. Brower, he can fight. He been active too. He been on like the last 2 or 3 shows for Thompson Boxing. He can fight. Stubbs is I think he came from MMA. He fought in the bubble, the top ranked bubble last year. I mean, he can fight. I think he had a knockout victory in the bubble. He can fight a little bit. He, awkward, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Sanchez versus Stroll. This should be a pretty good one too. So, this is something to get your boxing your boxing juices flowing before the big event that Floyd Mayweather gonna have later that day. So definitely check it out. It's gonna be free on YouTube. So you'll probably see me in the chat, you know what I'm saying, throwing up the boxing gloves and stuff like that. So that's what's up. All right, so moving on to this event, it's a boxing event. It's nothing really to take from it. No breakdown or whatever. It's just Floyd, doing what he gotta do, to entertain the fans. It should. I think it's gonna do kind of well because on a Sunday and a slow boxing week, I think he probably do well. Probably the viewership. So that's what's up. He's gonna supposed to be an exhibition match against Logan Paul. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? The social media gonna go crazy that day. Then you got Chad Johnson making his pro debut versus Brian Maxwell, who is like I think 0-2, 0-1, something like that. So just another boxing entertainment type of thing. If you guys into that, so this should bring a lot of casual fans into the fray to you know, the boxing atmosphere that day. So that's what it is. All right, so now we got the return of Jared Swift, Jared Hurd. Let me make sure I get that right. You know, Jared Hurd is probably one of the most exciting fighters in the sport. You know what I'm saying? His comfort style and just how he fights and he just wear you down. Now he changed trainers to K Karama, and now he's trying to incorporate some boxing tactics to his game and still keep his comfort style. So he kind of like in transition. So he been out the ring for a while. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming his the loss of his pops recently. So probably be fighting with a heavy heart. But Jared Hurd at his best is still one of the best 154 pounders in the game. This fight right here with Luis Arias on this card is at 160. So I'm looking to see how he look at that weight. Luis Arias is a good little veteran experienced fighter, young veteran experienced fighter. Every time he stepped up, he lost. You know what I'm saying? I thought he lost way back to Deshaun Johnson on the night Badu Jack got stopped in one round. We're gonna talk about him too. And he fought Danny Jacobs. He talked a good game, and then he was on survival mode. What else? He lost I thought the fight he had with Rosado, I thought he lost that fight. So every time he really step up, he loses. He went over to Ireland and lost to Keeler. He got dropped a couple times. But he's back now. He's with Ismail Salas, with one of the better coaches in the game. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have a nice little game plan. You know what I'm saying, for Arias going against Jared Hurd. So we'll see. But I like Jared Hurd to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody stopped Arias yet. So that's probably something he might be looking forward to. The only concern I have is with, a lot of these PBC guys, when they take these long layoffs and they come back against an unheralded opponent, they end up looking kind of suspect, shaky, not looking good, not looking like their self. We've seen it with Tony Harrison, coming off similar situations. He came off a loss and he lost his pops. He came back and fought Brian Perella, and I thought Perella won that fight. He didn't look good. He didn't have no sense of urgency in that fight. And then Anthony Durrell, similar layoff, coming off a loss. He went up against a young kid. His name is escaping me right now, but I thought the guy won. He was trained by Breadman Edwards. Kyron Davis, there you go. Kyron Davis put up a great effort, and I feel like he probably could have snuck out the victory. So, that's something to keep an eye on. Would Jared Hurd have that same, kind of ring rust or lackadaisical in the ring against a lower level opponent? You know what I'm saying? We'll see. What's up, D Hodges? Salute. Salute. So we'll see. But it's good to see Jared Hurd back, though. One of the good guys in boxing. Now, Badu Jack had some unfortunate news the end of last week. John Pascal tested positive for like 3 different banned substances. I don't really know what they was, but that was a bummer because that was a good fight right there, rematch, and Badu Jack was looking to get his title back and his win back. But he's still gonna be on the card, so they're looking for a fight for him. I'm expecting maybe a lower level guy. You ain't gonna get no crazy opponent at this short notice. I would love to get Marcus Brown if he's ready. You know what I'm saying? A top level guy, but you're not. You're just gonna get an opponent that's been in the gym that's ready. Because a lot of these guys at the top level, they're not gonna take a fight on short notice like this. You know what I'm saying? So good to see Badu Jack, you know what I'm saying, in the ring, but it's messed up that Pascal tested positive. But we'll see who his opponent would be. So looking for an announcement pretty soon. All right, so I just want to touch on some of these undercard fighters. You got a couple of guys making their pro debut. You got Jaleel Hackett, highly touted fighter out of the DMV making his pro debut. Already been in some tough championship sparring training camps, so with Tank Davis and stuff like that. So, and then he been sparring with the Russell brothers too. Dorian Khan Jr. is on the card making his pro debut. Another one to look out for. They signed with TMT. That's what's up. Mickey Scala is on the card, young fighter. You got John Carlos Torres, Adrian Benton. So these young guys, man, getting a look. That's what's up, because on this big ass event that Floyd putting on for you to be on the undercard, it's a good look, because you're gonna get the most odds you'll probably ever get. What's up, JC? JC in the building. What's good, bro? PED Pascal. Take the test. Take the test. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Pascal was looking crazy when I seen his workouts, though. But yeah, so that's what's up, man. I know these young fighters should be excited, man. Especially, I know Jaleel Hackett is touted to be one of the next, future world champions and stuff like that. So that's a good look for these guys. So hopefully they put on a good performance, and we'll see what's up. So yeah, that's what it is. I'm about to recap real quick and get up out of here. I appreciate everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? So let's gonna recap real quick. So June the 4th, you got Shunov versus Lindbergh. This is going down in Russia right here. You got the WBA interim title on the line at 168 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You got a card from Mexico. David Lemieux was on the card headlining. You got Simon King. And then you got Eric, what's his name? Bazian. Sorry, Eric Bazian on the card. And so all three of these guys should pick up KO victories. I'm just keeping 100. Then you got on Saturday, June 5th, you got Kapeyev versus Johnson. It's a WBA Continental title fight, which give him a nice world ranking in the WBA. We'll see. I think Kapeyev should be stepping up, facing somebody like F.A., Carlos Takam. You know what I'm saying? Any one of those guys. Tony Yoka, I think he should be stepping up. Dane Dubois come back this Saturday after suffering his knockout defeat, knockout KO loss to Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying? When he injured his eye in that fight. He's facing Bogdan Dinu for the WBA interim title, heavyweight. So we'll see how he look. Hopefully he can get back on the horse and perform well. So that's what's up. You got the King's promotion card. Robinson versus Plania should be a good one. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, June the 6th, you have a card, Thompson Boxing, live on their YouTube channel, Facebook channel. Feel free to check that out. Get you ready before the big event that same day. And then, of course, you got Floyd Mayweather coming back. Well, exhibition. I ain't really taking it too serious, but here's an exhibition. It's something that a lot of people are going to be talking about. So should be probably a good, entertaining event. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to Jerry Hurd, though, on this card. He's probably like the highlight for me, because I want to see how he look after a long layoff and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, that's what it is. That's what it is. So I appreciate you guys coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? Checking out the content. What's up, A-Rod? Salute to you. So that's how we do. We over here talking about a lot of these cards and breaking down fights, and of course the rankings. I did my award show earlier for the month of May. Feel free to check that out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any disagreements, feel free. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And I'll probably be back later. I'm waiting on these WBA rankings to come out to see what it is. You know what I'm saying? See if Pacquiao got his belt back, and see any other stuff that just changed. I know how I do. So feel free to tune in a little later. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So once again, I appreciate everybody coming through. That's my time, and I'm out.